Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we have the Fairytale Treasures collectible journaling box from Rongrong. So thank you so much to Rongrong for sending this to me. If as you take a look at this, it's something that you would like, remember code AmyPlansThings to save 10% on your purchase. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. I can already tell there's a lot of fun stuff in here. We have a whole notebook in here, tapes and PET tapes and all sorts of stuff. So let's try to open this up and take a look. This already released, so it's available now as long as supplies last. But it did release last week, so if you already grabbed it, let me know. All right, this is super cute. Okay, so it has this whole plastic top, and then just pull everything out first before we start taking a look. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, a whole notebook. A sticker book. All this gold shimmery fluff. Very cute. Okay, so we have a sticker book. We have a notebook. We have something here. Paper or something, some little post-it type pads, and then some tapes. So let's go ahead and start with these since they're the smallest items. Okay, so they are definitely sticky notepads, sticky notes and stuff. We've got this one that's like a mirror. And then this one, which is a carriage. All right, this one is a notepad, not sticky, but it's all the same thing. It's a really cute design, great for a little to-do list. Okay. Let's take a look at the notebook next. This is a purple one. It's very bright purple. It's very tight in this. Just gonna rip that. Okay, so this does have the little loop for the what is that? The bookmark, like the other Rongrong ones that just came out, which was another dot grid notebook and a reading journal in a notebook form. Instead of two bookmarks, it's a looped singular one with a heart on the bottom, which is pretty cute. Look at how pretty this cover is, you guys. Wow. So cute. Okay, so it's dot grid. Looks like it's 160 GSM paper. That's what it feels like. And then, oh my gosh, look at the back. That is so pretty. There's a little pocket, this, and a pen loop. I will say the pen loops on Rongrong's new notebooks are higher up than other pen loops that I've seen. But works pretty well. Okay, so we've got that. Let's take a look at the tapes next and, you know, go for the stickers at the very end. Okay, so we have 4 tapes here. Looks like we've got maybe a 30 millimeter, a 15 or 20, 20 millimeter probably, 10 and 5 or 6, something like that. Okay. So this one is one that looks like it's best used going this way. Oh, that would be perfect for a waterfall tab. Look at that. That's so cute. All right, then this one definitely goes horizontal best. Though you can always do waterfall tabs with tapes going different directions. So we've got that. Repeats there. Okay, then these are simple tapes. This one's got some like maybe stars or little glow bugs or something like that. And then this one just is like this brown one, and it has some texture on the image. So it's not just one color. It's got some, it looks like ground or fabric or something. I can't quite figure it out. All right, here is our PET tape, if I can get into it. There we go. All right, here we go. So we have lots of fairies and scenes that would go with the fairies. Some fairy doors, unicorns, and alicorns, and fanciful little floral scenes. This is very cute. How far does it go before it repeats? There's a lot here. Okay, it repeats right here. All right. Wrap this up, move these tapes aside. We'll take a look at the sticker book and then do something creative with it. Okay, that one got all folded up. I really love this tape. I think that might be my favorite thing so far. Okay, now we've got the sticker book. This is 25 pages. We've got our boxes and our decorative boxes, of course. There will be decorative stickers in here later on. These are very, very pretty. These are so pretty. Okay. Look at this layered section. That is very cute. We all love a little fairy tale sometimes. Okay. I love this little strip. This could have made its own very nice washi tape as well. Right here are some longer washi strips. Some letters, and then we get to, those were all on paper. These ones are on plastic, and it's all the decorative stuff. All right. That's very cute. And kind of Cinderella vibes there. I love the pastel colors in this. All right, lots of castles and some sparkly things. Okay, so that's the sticker book. So let's go ahead and create something in here since we have this journal now. And I always like to start on the second page. And we need like a heavy kind of clip to just hold this side down. There we go. All right, so I know I want this as one of the waterfall tabs, or do I want it as the very back page? I also kind of want, I was looking at some of these box stickers, and I was thinking they could be fun to have as part of the Dutch door sticking out with the girl sticking out. So then you have the box right there and bring up as much functional space as possible. I thought that could be a kind of cool thing to do. Let me think on that. All right. But we do need some stickers that would work in our Dutch doors. So one thing I like to look for when I'm looking at these stickers, because Rongrong sticker books don't have the mirror image stickers, I look for things that are fairly symmetrical, so that we can get like a close set for these Dutch doors. So like I'll look at these castles, see if any of them have similar towers to each other, but it looks like they're pretty different in this one. Though this one maybe, no, because see, these two are way lower than these two, so that wouldn't work. But like bows, butterflies, rounded things like this carriage, her dress poofing out like that, those are all things that maybe we could find something that goes along with it. Like this one, her body, her upper body's different, but this poofs out the same. So maybe an edge of the skirt sticking out could be similar. Oh, but look, here's this one. It's the same girl. She's a little bigger, but we could use the smaller one on the backside. So like I'm looking at all that stuff, trying to figure out what, if anything, could be part of the Dutch door. And if nothing, then we can make some simple waterfall tabs and do something else and add these as decorations, because we do want to put a lot of fairies in here. And we've got these long strips we could use too. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to do a pretty simple Dutch door and then add a lot of decoration throughout. I think this one we want on the very last one. And I will go ahead and use all of these tapes. So let's start with the purple one. That'll look really nice. And we'll start here. So we still have enough space for writing, but we'll have plenty of space for 3 or so Dutch doors. We'll see how much space we get. I'm going to trim these really quick, just so I'm not accidentally pulling the washi tape up. And let's get a sticker like I wanted to do. Let's see. We'll use these ones on one further back. Let's use one of the smaller ones here. These two, or these two. We're going to start with her, though, because I want her to stick out past the tape and then be able to see the girl and not the box. So let's go ahead and do it here. And we will decorate the rest of it after we cut the doors. We're going to get the whole shape of the spread done first. Now, normally I'd use my gyro cut on this, but because this is all straight lines, it might just be easier to make all these little cuts like this and keep a really nice straight line. I'm not very good at straight lines with my gyro cut. It's great for all the bendy lines. Right, so this is just another idea for how you could do some easy Dutch doors that still like have some decoration popping out, but it might be a little easier to try and start with. Okay, I didn't quite get all the way to the edge, so I'm going to fix that. Okay. Now, I don't know what this notebook will be for. It might just be one of my research and development notebooks. We will see. Those are notebooks that I just play with because I want to have more creative ideas and show you guys new things, try different sizes, try different techniques, use different crafts. And so I can't keep a personal journal and come out with that many videos for you. So I have to have more notebooks. I have a whole set. I have like a pocket size. I have a couple of A5s. I have a traveler's notebook and a B5. So this will be maybe an additional R&D notebook, but recently I did finish one and I gave it away. Like I decorated the entire thing. So that's the ultimate goal with these R&D notebooks, is give you guys creative ideas. And then when I ultimately do finish it up, I will pass it on to someone who would love to use it. Okay, which girl are we going to do? I love her kind of like gray purple hair. This one. So we're going to use her. And just try to line her up. Sometimes it's easier to line things up by turning it towards you so you can see everything really well. All right, so there is one of our tabs, one of our Dutch doors, whatever you want to call it. Next up, let's do this one. It is going to go sideways, so you'll have to push down the page a little to just see where this should go, and go like that. All right, we can use one of the bigger box stickers that has girls on it this time. Let's see, so we have her. We didn't use her on this one. She would want to be on the other side of the page though. So let's see, she would want to be on the other side of the page. She could be on this one. She also needs to be on the other side of the page. We'll go with this one. Just looking at the options we have available. And again, I'm going to line it up down here so that I see the girl and less of the box. This is super cool. I haven't done one quite like this before, and I'm intrigued by the whole process. And all you need is scissors. You don't need a cutting mat. You don't need a gyro cut or other craft knife. But then it's not just a simple waterfall tab because we still have something sticking off the side of the waterfall tab, making it a little more interesting visually. That's so fun. Okay. Here we go. That's fun. Okay, so there was one girl that I really liked, but I noticed that she has these wings and her dress sticking out, so she's not going to work since we have a straight line here. So we'll use her another time, and instead we'll use this one, who's also quite lovely. And again, I'm going to turn it this way so I can see exactly where I need to line it up. We've got that. Do we think we can get one more Dutch door in here? I think we can, and put a box of some kind to stick out right there. So we're going to use this thin tape, which is going to take up like next to no space at all. This one's harder to line up perfectly though, so I'm just going to wiggle it a little until I get the right... Hey, stay down over here until I get the right spot. That looks good. Okay. And now I do need to pick 2 boxes to make this one work. One for the front side and one for the back side. Okay. Have sticker stuck to me or something. We haven't used her. She's lovely. We have a small one of her as well. We have these two. These two would probably work the best because we know they're the same size. I think we're almost out of boxes. Well, we have this one that is not even a functional box. It's just that. Oh, she sticks out with her dress too, but probably sticks out differently than the one with wings. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with these two. So in order to make it work, she'll need to be on the front side so that we can see her over the edge. And I think we want her up here, somewhere up here. We'll just put her there. That looks great. Okay, and you can see she sticks out a little less than this one, which is in front, but it's kind of making a cool vibe just with how these all are. I like how they're just sticking out like this. I've been wanting to try something like this for when the stickers you have in a theme that you love don't really work well for Dutch doors, then you can try new things. You can still make a Dutch door if that's what you want. You also can always not do Dutch doors if you have some stickers you love. And that's totally valid too. It's your journal. Okay. That's so cute. Okay, I need to put all my scraps over here. I'm collecting them, you guys. I am gonna learn how to make paper. Like, you know, like the whole method where you like tear it up and make your own textured paper and stuff. I have a whole set of things. I'm keeping them with the white stuff and then the colorful stuff, so maybe I can grab all the blues, for instance, of scraps and make something really cool. I'm very excited. We'll see when it's one of those things, another craft, right? Another thing to take up time that I don't have. But I've been collecting for months. So I almost have enough, I think. The washi tape won't work as well for that, so I separate that out. Okay. Where's the sticker that I wanted? Here we go. Okay. So we did 3 Dutch doors here. And now we're going to get my favorite tape and put it along the back. I think it's going to fit kind of perfectly. Oh my god, yes, this is great. Okay. So we're just going to put it all the way to the edge. Before I trim it, let's just see. Okay, you can see it's like right there. I wonder if I can just move it over a tiny bit and just kind of... Yeah, we might put one tiny sticker right there, but that's really close to being a perfect fit. Okay. We also could always put like a strip of black. Let's actually do that. Okay, I'm going to shift this over a little bit. I have these very thin tapes. There are other places to get washi tapes that you can use instead of this. This is a whiteboard tape. I never can find the end of it though. This is a whiteboard tape. It is 3 millimeters, and that is what I want right now. But you can get some washi tapes. I just haven't tried any of them out. I think someone found one at washitape.com, if that's a site. Someone else I think found some on Amazon. But at the time when I searched, I bought a huge pack of these, and I still have a bunch left, so I'm going to use them up. But just a black line, and that covers that spot, so great. All right. Okay. And then I think let's go ahead and I want to do the thing where I take these ones and go this way. I think that could look really cool. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to get the black tape again, actually. I put it away already. Should not have done that. And line it up with this one. And then we know where our boundary is for creating this little collage on the other side. Okay, so again, push this down a little bit to see where. Like that. Is that a straight line? Yeah, that'll do. Just there. Okay. This is one of my favorite techniques for the front or back of a page, especially since these boxes are set to fit Classic Happy Planner vertical layouts. And I don't use a vertical layout currently. And so you can use them anywhere you want, of course. But one place that I love to use them is making a collage here. Okay, so I'm actually gonna keep the sticker book down over there. We are gonna just start by making a cut, and we're gonna follow the angle of whatever we've cut here. And every little piece I'm gonna hold on to until we're done, because you never know when you need a corner. Just a tiny little piece. So we're just gonna put this one here and just work our way through this. Okay. So this one, we want, I think we'll do it like this so that the full bit of text is cut off so we can use it somewhere else potentially. Let's see, I do need a cutting tool. Let's use this one. And the hardest part is making sure you cut a straight line. So let's just use a ruler. Just trying to line it up with our black line as best I can. And trying not to cut through the page. It's easier to do a second pass on your cut than it is to fix a broken page. Yeah, that didn't cut all the way through. So we'll just do one more light pass. And that did the trick. And then we saved the whole quote for later, just in case. All right, she lives in a fairy tale. This is a beautiful sticker. We'll go ahead and just put her right here, because the entire quote does fit in. I hate cutting up the quotes. That's my one thing I try not to do, or cutting right over someone's face. If we cut off their dress or, you know, like this, I don't mind as much. I don't want to cut off the face or the quote, if I can help it. Sometimes you can't help it when you're doing this. Okay, and then this girl with the purple dress is just really cute, but yeah, we need to put her down like this to make sure that the spacing is right so that we don't have lines crossing in like a T. I like to have it be like 3 points instead of a 4-way stop, if that makes sense at all. I just think it looks better that way. But again, you can do it any way you'd like to. And you can do this with any sticker book. Most sticker books have the box stickers that will have some decoration on it. Most sticker books will have the box stickers sized similarly to this. So you can do this with any theme, not just this one. Okay. I don't think other quotes are going to fit in here well. So let's go ahead. Let's just see, would this one fit here? No, we'd be cutting off some of the words, so I don't want to do that. We could put her here, but it's so close to that. What if we just like fill it here? And then it's an easy trim because it's right on the edge. Other full stickers. Yeah, these are gorgeous. Okay, let's use this one. And we're going to put it right here. And again, use a ruler to make our cut. And then we'll use this bit like over here, I think. Because it's two very different parts of this sticker. So it'll look completely different. On, stop that. I'm cutting the ruler instead of the sticker. Come on. little more. Does not want to go straight now. Stay with me. There we go. It's a little fluff we left behind, but that's okay. It'll do. It'll do. Now here or here? I think I like it here better. Great. Okay, we can cut off this little corner too. Okay, now we don't have enough stickers to fill all these gaps, but we can fill that one, and then we will pick another sticker to put here. But again, this one, I don't want to be like this because I want it to have one of these in it. So I think we'll do it like this. And then I wonder if this is different enough to just have it here, because it's like we have the floral lower section, and then we have the like sky upper section. So let's take a look. It's got that and that, which are very similar. So we are going to put this one back in because it's almost a full sticker. Maybe I can use it one day. Okay, so we could use that. Could do, that's that same castle as that one. Let's not do that one. Let's use this one. We'll get the moon, a little bit of the moon in here. That looks nice. Okay, there we go. Okay, that looks great. Okay, so now at this point, I like to get some boxes down. We already have a few boxes down on each of these pages, but I like having 2 to 3 per page. So we need at least one more here and here before we get started on anything else. Now this sticker is just stunning. The like paper and florals and everything behind it all, just really, really pretty. So we're gonna use that one. And then I'd like a larger sticker back here. Once Upon a Time, Happily Ever After. Let's use her because I couldn't use her on one of these. Okay, we'll put her like that. Okay, so now we need to layer things, okay? So we're gonna start with that one. I'm just gonna see what stickers catch my eye to go with the various things. We have some smaller stickers too. We will use those. We have pre-layered stickers, which would be great if you're not sure exactly what you want to do. This is a nice one for one of the ones back here because it's a little bit longer. Okay, we'll do it like that. A gold one. This one's bright. I kind of like it here. Go this way, or we could go this way. Let's put it up here though. Okay. This one, let's go with the smaller one. Do it like that. And what? This one doesn't have one yet, and this sticker is also stunning with the backgrounds. Put it like that. We're kind of creating a stair step here. And these ones need some still. Put it this way. It feels like it should go this way on this page. Okay, and then smaller sticker for this, not the purple one because this is purple. We'll do the brown one. have it like that. Okay, now we'll just get some small stickers to layer with it, or some decorative stickers, because like this isn't going to fit too well. I'd want to put one here. Sometimes I do it this way to do a date that way, but I think we'll put a decorative sticker there instead. This one has space for one. And then here's a little blue one. We can put that one here. Then we're gonna grab the PET tape in a minute. We also have some circle ones, but I don't think I'm gonna go for those today since we have all these like straight lines on it. Okay. Do one here. How about green? I don't feel like we need one right there. Okay, so we're gonna grab the PET tape because the PET tape has a white ink base. And so that means it's not as transparent as the stickers in there, so we can layer them over the boxes without some problems. Okay, so we've got her here. Let's go for some non-girl stuff like the unicorn and the little tree with the door in it and stuff like that, so that we have some other things in this booklet. Now we need something that'll fit there nicely. The other cool thing is that you can hold the PET tape up to see what fits before you grab it. So we've got a fairy garden, very cute. Just hold this down for a second. Again, we've got a small spot here. I like the castle with the book. That is fun. Okay, and then down here, something right there would be really nice. There were some like florals. Can we do two things of florals like this into the other one? Yeah, let's do that. Because you can layer your PET tapes over each other too to kind of create a scene. Do we need one little more piece of floral, or are we okay? I think we're fine. Okay, moving on. In this one, we could do something here or here, like little things. I like the butterfly. Let's put two butterflies there. There we go. Okay, and then up here we could do something small as well. That's pretty. Have those kind of hanging over the box right there. Now the hardest part to cut is when you get really close to the spine. So I'm trying to be really careful and not accidentally cut the bookmark. It's pretty far away though, so I think I wasn't going to do that this time, but sometimes you're pretty close to it. Okay, I feel like this could have something too. There were like quotes. Oh, that's a perfect fit. Stardust and strength. If we had a quote, let's put the other quote. There's enchanted and unstoppable. Is that gonna fit right here? Yes, it is. Okay. And will this castle fit in? I think it's okay if it goes over the edge a little bit because I like having that castle there. I'm gonna pull it over a little bit so that it's close to the letters. And then put it in tight. Is it gonna lift up? No, it's good. Sometimes when a sticker's right in the crack, it needs just a little bit of double-sided tape because it doesn't have enough adhesive on this tiny strip to hold it down. So sometimes you just need to help it a little. Okay, we are almost there, guys. Okay, and then we have her here. We may not need anything else, but everybody else got something. So let's just take a look at what we have. Kind of like this, like a little branch coming out with a lantern to light her way. And if we have that, is there something we can put down on the ground as well? Or the 2 butterflies. We'll just put 2 more butterflies in this scene just to fill those gaps. There. Okay. I think we're good now. Okay. Putting this all away. We used a lot of this. This is great. Okay, so this is our final spread using the new Fairytale journaling box. I love how these Dutch doors turned out. It was such a different style from my normal thing, but I really enjoy this one. All right, let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching, and as a reminder, you can use code AmyPlansThings at Rongrong's website if you want to purchase this. I will link it down below. All right, thanks so much, everyone. See you next time. Bye.